we're roughing it this season. We decided to go hunt from a place we can hike from the trucks instead of backpack hunting. And so we got our coffee mugs, and the coffee's over here cooking. Coffee doesn't cook, does it? The coffee's over here percolating on the coffee maker. We brought a whole setup. So we're gonna have our coffee, and then hopefully we're gonna go whack a couple deer. This year's gonna be a little bit interesting because we got a lot of weather coming in, second day of the hunt, and we're planning on being up here 4 or 5 days, and that might change our plans. So we're gonna get out there, maybe hustle up a couple deer, and see if we can get it done.
Well, we got us a little plan. We got cliffed out a little bit, so we couldn't make it all the way to the spot we wanted to go. But we just dropped something like 800 feet in elevation, and we're in this funnel escape route. So I've never been down here, but I have a hunch that there's a lot of pressure all around us, and this is kind of a natural funnel, and it's brutal to get down here, super steep. So we're gonna get set up and glass first light, 30 minutes or so, see if we can catch anything moving this way from the pressure above us, and then slowly make our way to the bottom. Still.
That was exciting. So we're sitting here on this bench because we're kind of cliffed out. Couldn't get to our spot we wanted to be this morning, so we just sat up, and a really, really, really nice bear. What would you call him? Brown?
He's like a cinnamon?
Yeah, cinnamon brown. Light brown kind of spots. Just came walking up, but kind of like lumbering, so we think he's a pretty good sized bear, and I just dropped him in his tracks.
And I couldn't get the stinking camera turned on in time. It happened so fast.
Yeah, I whistled, and I turned around, and I gave Clayton the nod, I'm going to shoot, and I thought he was rolling. Anyway, we're going to go check this bear out right now, and then probably get him dealt with, and keep hunting. We got 2 deer tags to fill still, so. But opening morning, 15 minutes of shooting light?
15 minutes maybe. Wow. That is a stud bear.
He looks like a good bear, so hopefully there's no ground shrinkage. He's only 100 yards away, so.
Yeah, give him a minute. He's still breathing. I can hear him. He's only, he's 70 yards.
Yeah.
Walking right in on a string.
Oh man, nice bear. So it's my first bear. No ground shrinkage on this guy. He's a big boar. Probably 250 pounds, I would say, at least. Really, I'm super happy with him. It's a blessing. Opening morning, first half hour of daylight, and yeah, now we got another bear tag and 4 deer tags to fill still, so we still got a lot of hunting to do. We'll get this guy taken care of and get back after it.
past this bench over here where we've moved into the still hunting phase of the morning. I got a bear on the ground. We opened it up, so it's cooling down right now. So now we're gonna go. It's been about an hour since the last shot. That's a good amount of time. And we're down here at the bottom, and we're gonna hunt this creek basin up. So our thermals are going down, and we're gonna hunt, obviously, into the wind. And we're just kind of glassing as we go. Look at that game trail over there.
Slow down. Is that a doe? Yeah, they're skittish. Well, we're walking right in the wind direction. Probably winded us plus we're being a little noisy. But we can't help it though. We just need to pop over that rim and we're good. There he is. Blast him.
I
never could pick him up. So we're out of breath because we've been hot-footing it downhill and back uphill. We just saw two really nice bucks crest this hill. They weren't bolting, so we're gonna try to sneak up to the top and see if they might have stopped on the other side. Maybe we can get a shot. I had him at probably 200 yards, but he was moving and I could never get a decent shot, so I let it pass. So we're gonna try to get over this hill and get a shot. Us the slip, as deer often do.
Especially blacktails.
Yeah.
These things are magicians.
There's not that many places for them to go, but wherever they went, they went. So close. Let's sit on this saddle for a little bit.
Let's split up, one on each side. No?
Or we just sit that saddle over there. There's a really heavy use trail right down here, but it's steep down there. Alright, but we could split up too.
Well, let's...
If you sit like right here in these trees, you can see the trail and that north face.
Go grab your pack. I'm gonna just pick this apart real quick and then head over there.
Okay. Well, those bucks gave us the slip. I saw him. He was only 150 yards out, but I just couldn't get a clean shot. He kept filtering back and forth through the trees, and so I decided better no shot than a bad shot. So I held off. We tried to get over the hill and see if we could pick him up again, but they had taken off. So we're sitting up here looking over this saddle where these deer came out of, and there's a heavy trail down here, And so exactly what I thought would happen has happened. The pressure up the hill from us is pushing these deer down into these little draws. And so we've still got our bear on the ground that we got to hike out of here, but I'm trying to get a deer on the ground too. So we're going to set up and just glass this basin for a little while, see if anything else comes through.
We've got a massive weather system coming in tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're supposed to get over half an inch of rain.
The clouds are just now starting to filter in, so trying to make it happen today if possible, because tomorrow we might be just hunkered down. Probably going to be pouring. So,
be in camp all day.
Yeah. Being lazy. Not ideal. My hands are doing the shaky shake. That was unbelievable. So, I have no idea what we got on film. That was wild. So, we're doing the slow walk on this little ravine right here. And I look down the hill, maybe 100 yards, and I see a buck just feeding, slow walking. So I told John, stop, there's a buck. I pull up, I aim, I shoot, and it was a bad round. So I ejected my shell, put a new one in, and so as soon as it cleared the trees, I got another shot at it, hit it, and when I hit it, 2 other bucks jumped up. So John handed me the camera, I set my rifle down, he grabs his rifle, he shoots, he puts a bullet in another buck, so we have 2 bucks down here. Wow. We're 4 hours into opening morning, so John went back to get our packs, and then he's gonna meet here. We're gonna go down the hill and retrieve these bucks. Unbelievable.
What did we just do, Clayton?
We just set ourselves up for a day of murder.
A literal day of murder.
So we are down in a hole, like a hole.
We're literally 2,000 feet below the truck, where these deer are.
We have a long hike. I mean, we can see where we have to go. So the distance isn't very far. It's just crazy steep.
Yeah.
And we've got 3 animals to pack out of this hole today.
2.
There's a storm rolling in. The clouds are coming in. Oh, nice buck.
A dandy 3x4.
That's cool. He's got some character, some mass too. That's cool. What a cool buck. Crazy morning. We've got a bear down on the other side of this ridge waiting for us to pack out. And we just got this guy. Beautiful 3x4. Epic. It's not even 11 a.m. And we've seen 3 bears, 5 bucks. I'd say it's a good day. Let's get some work done. This is my 2022 3-pointer. I'm a big fan of 3-pointers, and this is the biggest 3-pointer I've ever killed. He's at least, I'd say 18 inches, 19 inches wide, and I'm just so stoked. So
this whole situation, the way it kind of unfolded.
Super Western.
This deer was heading this way, you know, he was facing this direction. I shot, and he just dropped out of my view. There were deer everywhere. There were 3 bucks. This was the biggest in the group. Clayton's is a dandy 4x3 as well. This has been an opening day for the books, man. We've got a bruiser bear and 2 great Columbia blacktails to show for it. This is amazing.
Unbelievable. All within 4 hours.
This has been a 4-hour day. This buck's got super long back tines, real deep forks. He's really big bodied. He's a, you know, older class deer. The bases on this thing are just huge. So yeah, he doesn't have the best mass or the biggest mass on but this is an older buck for sure.
We have no tags left.
Yeah, we're done.
We're tagged out.
We're tagged out. We got a big storm
for the year.
We got a big storm coming in later today, and it's supposed to dump like over ½ an inch tomorrow. So we're relieved to have our work done so that we can go home to our families with 2 freezers full of meat.
Incredible.
This is just awesome.
Well, our journey has begun. We've come, what do you think, 900 yards or something? 800 yards?
Something like that.
But we had to come out of a deep hole down by the creek bottom and then come up another little ridge, and now we're just side hilling this little hill right here. And we're only about
400 yards, I guess.
Maybe, yeah, maybe 300 yards from John's Bear. So our plan, and then way up there, that ridge line is where we need to get to, and it'll flatten out up there. So from John's Bear to that ridge line is 800 yards of straight up. So
literally straight up.
We decided what we're going to do, instead of putting a bunch of weight in our backpacks, is just do a shuttle method. Since it's only 800 yards, we'll grab a couple bags of meat, go up 50, 100 yards, drop the meat in a safe spot, come back down, get some more, go up, get all the meat up 100 yards, and then do the same thing, 100 more yards. That way it's not taking the toll, because we've got so much meat. I mean, my pack's pushing 100 pounds. John's, I'm sure, is pushing 100 pounds.
Yeah.
And we get all that bear to deal with.
That bear's going to be 200 pounds.
It's going to be a beast. I mean, I lifted the head. The head of that bear weighs
50 pounds.
A lot. The thing is a huge bear. So, well, big. He's a big bear. Yeah. Huge head. So, that's where we're at. Pretty tired. It's 3:30 p.m. Our goal is to be out of this hole before dark, and then we can make our way back to the truck, or go get some help from the other guys if we need to.
Darkness is going to make this climb out significantly more treacherous.
Yeah, we want to be safe, so just kind of, that's our goal. Just make it to that ridge line before dark. We got about 4 hours, so.
One step at a time.
Actually, probably less than 4 hours with the cloud cover.
It'll start to get dark a little sooner, but I'm more worried about it starting to rain on us.
Yeah, that too. So we got a lot of factors working against us.
But we've also got 3 animals on the ground, 3 tags filled, all 3 of our tags in the first day.
Yeah, unbelievable. When we're sitting around the fire, well, there's not going to be a fire. The wish we had a fire. When we're sitting around the darkness tonight, the headlamps, because you can't have a fire, obviously. That's when it's going to feel the best. Meat's in the coolers. Mm-hmm. Dinner's on the grill.
Telling the story.
Telling the story.
We've been reliving the story for the last 2 or 3 hours because it's so what is the word? Unlikely.
Very unlikely. Yeah.
That something like this would happen. Especially here. It's just, I guess if there's any place where it could happen, it'd be here.
Mm-hmm.
But we couldn't have written it any better.
It's pretty cool. Well, we took a little rest break. We're going to get up and hit the road.
That's a heavy pack, man.
Oh, good times.
I'm going to just stay here.
Call Life Flight.
Oh, gosh, that'll be an expensive pack out.
Why don't we just leave everything here and let Ben and Omar come get it? We'll make dinner. They come get the meat. That's the deal.
Well, that only works if they didn't kill something. If they killed something, then,
Yeah, that's true.
they had to do the work too. So
Well, we'll see what they got done when we get to camp.
we're excited. That's
Awesome day.
That's another factor here. If they were able to get it done and got a couple deer or something down too, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Here's hoping.
Either way, epic season. I mean, just crazy.
2022 has been very good to us.
Yeah.
And it's not even over yet.
It's been kind of a bizarre season too, just with the way everything played out. And then I got sick I got COVID on archery weekend. So I was feeling like garbage trying to haul that bear out of the hole. Poor John was having to carry me around in his pack.
No, not hardly. You carry your own weight, bro.
Then I wound up getting sick again about 2 weeks ago. So feeling better though, doing all right. But
Not with COVID
crazy
this time.
Not with COVID, yeah, something else, some kind of head cold or something, but such is life. So, well, let's go sweat some more.
Let's go get it done.
That was the deal.
Yeah.
So we had to come down this wash.
My bear is at the top of this thing, right up here.
Yeah, we had to come down here because if we would have waited anymore, it gets more steep and the sides get higher. So this was rough. So, but this was our best bet to get down here in this hole. So
We took Clayton's pack off and slid it down with a rope. That seemed to be what we both should have done.
yeah,
But oh well.
John got reamed by that sharp rock.
That rock right there. All right, on to the bear.
Onto the bear. Yay. I think I'm gonna make camp here for the night.
Clayton and I are about 10 feet away from each other in straight line distance, but my feet are about 2 feet above his head.
Oh, more than that.
No, more than that?
Dude, probably 6 feet at least.
You think 6?
You're up there.
It's hard for me to tell. I can't.
Yeah, you're up there, man.
Okay. 6 feet above his head.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
that's not even as high as your
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's crazy steep. So you think you want to be a backcountry hunter? Well, it is like 7:35, and we are still, as you can tell, it's almost dark, and we are still about 300 yards from the top of this hill. It has been a deal. So I've got meat. I'm just picking up a couple bags at a time, 40, 50 yards, come back, get more, drop it. John is taking the bear, and he went to the top. He's going to drop the bear, come back, and then we're going to load up both these deer and finish out the climb. So I'm exhausted. We shot the bear 13 hours ago, 13 and a half hours ago. And we've been going nonstop since, so I'm beat.
So we're about, what, 400 yards from the trail?
Not even that, more like 300.
But we're 800 yards in vertical, or 800 feet in vertical distance. So it's the last push. We've got the deer. I've got the bear up to a bench. We've got the deer up on our packs. So last push into camp. It's definitely taken us about 3 hours longer than we thought it would.
Yeah.
Well, we got most of the meat out last night.
We didn't get any help from the other guys.
No,
Man.
So as you can tell, the weather's pretty nasty. It rained all night, so we're headed back in to get my pack with most of my deer and then John's bear. So we got one more load out, and then we're gonna head home. So we're gonna go slog through some wetness and get back to the truck.
Well, here she lies. This is where we left my pack last night. We have this super steep hill right above us, and I was exhausted. My legs were cramping up, so we decided to keep it here overnight. Covered it with the rain, the rain cover. Moment of truth. Let's see what's underneath. Haha! It's dry underneath. That's what I was hoping for. It made me really nervous leaving my pack sitting on the ground like this, but the old Kuiu rain cover came through, so sweet. We only have one more climb, and we're done for this year. Let's get to it. You know, if you want to hunt blacktails in the backcountry, this is how you get to them. The nastier, the steeper the country, the less guys do it because it's miserable, and that's where the deer hold.